Hey everybody, welcome in. Happy Tuesday out there. Surprise stream today. Surprise update. I did not know that we were getting a new map today. Welcome in, Miss Ladybug. How are you? No bands. Welcome in, sir. How are you? Cheeky. What is going on? Clintus Fobbs. How are you, sir? Welcome in. You're here, but you're not. You're currently building 2 new PC chairs. I hear you. I hear you. That sounds like some work. I'm all for having somebody else build something for me. And I don't think I'd want to build the PC chairs. So, but welcome in. Surprise Tuesday stream here. We're going to see if we can't dodge some storms too. We do have some heavy winds going on. We're going to see how long we can stay on before we get disconnected. If we do, I don't think we'll do. We might not get disconnected. Hope not. We also want to thank chillhop.com for providing music tonight. So we have something to listen to besides our cats purring in the background here. And besides this washer that we're going to be using tonight. So pretty cool. We are going to read over some of the patch notes, and I love this game. I will say that PowerWash Simulator 2 is pretty relaxing, to say the least. So let's pull up the patch notes here. Hello washers, we just released update 1.2. Update includes new features, bug fixes in your first Caldera Chronicles level, the miniature village, which is the map we're going to be playing tonight. There are new features. Key rebinding is here, so you can remap all the keys, guys, on PowerWasher. Furniture is now stackable. We've been asking for that for a long time, so we can now put our furniture in the home base and make it look better. Let's see. Free Caldera Chronicles level, the miniature village, of course. The new achievements, gameplay and quality of life updates, multiplayer and split screen updates, and a whole bunch more stuff that everybody's been asking for a long time. So we're gonna jump into this one. I did send out some invites. If you guys are on PS5 or Nintendo Switch and you want to join in tonight to help on tonight's map, to give the old goat man a hand, I will drop the code in chat. You guys can join in that way. Otherwise, you can gladly sit back and enjoy our watching tonight. So we did send out a code to somebody. I think they're busy playing the map themselves, so they're not going to join me. I'm not going to say any names. They're just not going to help me tonight, apparently. First thing we want to do, let's try out some of the moving of the furniture around. How do we get in placement mode again? There we go. Placement mode. It's been a while. I'm pretty sure it's been a hot minute since we played this game. And I don't know what you can stack and what you can't stack. This was my biggest complaint, is you couldn't put the rugs underneath the furniture, right? For the home base, that makes no sense that you had to put it over here. And you still can't snap it in place, so, you know. But this is a start, because you can actually move the furniture around, and it looks a little bit better. So, all this furniture, we couldn't do anything with it, so. The one time you didn't plug in your PS5. Yeah, I know, that sucks, because you could have definitely joined in tonight. Definitely a chance for some co-op tonight. But once again, I just had no clue that the map was coming out today. This isn't bad, I guess. I mean, it looks alright. You're up to the circus game? Haven't played this game in ages. Yeah, I think a lot of people started playing it, and then just so much comes out and it kind of just gets left behind. So it's a great game. It's a great game. I try to keep up with everything that I play. Fortunately, it's hard to keep up with everything. Let's get these moved. Can you stack these here? Okay, so you can. There we go. So they weren't lying. You can stack the furniture. That is very nice. Let's see if we can't move this over here. I'm not sure I like this current setup. I'd like to just put all the furniture back into our bag and inventory and just start all over at this point, but that's alright. We'll do that another time. At least it is stackable now. Big difference there. Love the music section here. Do we have any more furniture out? We had more to clean. I mean, we didn't clean everything. We obviously bought a lot, never cleaned it all. Matter of fact, let's go clean some real quick before we let's get warmed up. Let's go do some cleaning here. It's been a minute. We got to get warmed up here on this sprayer. And we aren't going to use soap. I don't think we'll need it. I mean, we do have the max spray, max equipment now, so. It's over here. Perfect. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we're going to wind up having to just replace everything down. There's so much furniture, I don't feel like we need to put it all down. I mean, it's nice to unlock it all, but I don't think it's all going to fit in here. Even if you can stack it together, it doesn't all go together. There's no way this couch goes with this clown couch. Alright, let's go upstairs and let's jump into this map here. Let me get out of placement mode here. There we go. Let's go to start washing real quick. Caldera Chronicles, Miniature Village, Three Rivers National Park, Power Falls. Hey Sprucey, how's it dripping? What I hope you know, I'm not one for small talk, so I'll get straight to it. I've kind of been making a model village out here on the fly for the past 35 years. I've been trying to keep it to myself, but it's become encrusted in mud deposits that I strongly suspect to be related to my feud with Bigfoot. Okay, so Bigfoot might be involved. Interesting. For reasons that I'll explain, I believe this feud to be at an end, leaving me free to get this place cleaned up and have it stay that way. $600 job. So this one probably is not a long job. It's probably a shorter job, but it gives us a chance to check it out. And do you guys believe in Bigfoot? What's your thoughts on Bigfoot? Does he actually have big feet? Have you ever seen him? Does he live up to the Bigfoot name? That's what I want to know. You do? You've been looking for him for years? That's pretty awesome. I do believe he exists. I don't know. I've seen some photos and they look legit. I mean, I've got to say he probably exists. Although the name Sasquatch probably suits him better than Bigfoot. He's your bestie, you can't say much. So there you go. See? I'm glad that we agree that Bigfoot is real. Not made up. Let's get these steps washed off here. Hey, John's girl, welcome in. There's a lot we don't know about her planet. Absolutely. Absolutely there is. And there's things we'll probably never ever discover, never figure out. We can't know it all. We want to, but we can't. Can't know it all. And happy Tuesday to you, John's girl. Hopefully you're not getting any storms just yet. We got some crazy wind. So far, that's about it. I don't know when the storms are actually going to start. It's really very, very cloudy and dark outside, though. And once again tonight we are listening to chillhop.com, some copyright free music to give us some music to listen to outside of my normal playlist. And then we also turned off ads tonight, and I had no clue that those were actually on last night's stream either, so I do apologize that you guys had to sit through all that, which is very annoying at times. So we made sure to turn those off tonight. You won't have to worry about any ads or anything. So I believe in aliens. I do. I don't know if they live amongst us, but I do believe in aliens. There's no way we can be the only thing living in the galaxy, right? There's no way. They say that there's millions of planets, billions of planets, probably more than that. There's no way we can be the only thing out there. So I do believe in other life forms. You could change the setting so I don't have to move the whole time. Yeah, I know that. I know that, ma'am. I'm sorry. You're going to have to live with my spraying techniques. I know. Some people hate it. Some people like it. Some people don't care. It gives some people a little bit of motion sickness. I do apologize. I mean, I guess I could. I guess I'll try to do it this way. Unfortunately, I just got in the habit of doing it the other way. And so Well, thank you for helping me out there, lady. Just in case. I'm going to try to do it this way. I don't want to give anybody motion sickness because I can see how the bobbing up and down of your head will do that. Although I need some practice doing it this way. Two things that scare the crap out of you is sea and space. Yep, absolutely. It's the unknown. There's just so much out there. Especially the sea. Like, because it's closer and it's something that we could actually visit there. So, you know, that's why it's a lot scarier for me, for average people, because the sea is like right in front of us. Yeah. I don't know. Space can be definitely be scary. I don't know. Alright, I need some practice doing it this way. I haven't cleaned like this in a long time. I am definitely an amateur when it comes to doing it this way. I see people doing this right here and just cleaning everything super fast, and I just can't do it. I don't know how they do it. I did turn the sensitivity down as well, so I wouldn't confuse myself too much. Have I seen Life? Yes. Life is one of the scariest movies there is. And it's probably pretty realistic that it could happen. I mean, the ending, and I'm not going to spoil it, but the ending is a plot twist. And it absolutely throws you for a loop. And I was wanting a Life number 2. I'm like, bring out the second one. It's a skill doing it this way. It is. And I don't have those skills. My skills end at managing simulation games in grocery stores, not Power Washer. That's above my my skill set. Not only that, but if you go missing in those places, no one will ever find you. Yeah, that's true. Very true. Very true. You'll be out in the void, and it's just, you're lost forever. Alright, I'm going to get better at this, I promise. I'm almost tempted to use the soap, just because I don't use it anymore. It's not, I mean, you don't need it when you get this fancy equipment that I have. That it? I think that's all for the stairs. Okay. You're not helping, you're just going to watch the struggle bus? That's funny. Yeah, you guys know me. I love to ride the struggle bus. And while we're up here, let's take a look at this map. Let's do this real quick. Let's take a look at how amazing this map either looks or doesn't look. I think it looks great. Can you go in this water? I don't think you probably should. Oh, it's ice. Okay. Or the glass. One of the two. So pretty cool. It is a miniature village. Pretty neat. I do like this one. Pretty neat little map here. You're really into the afterlife stuff, ghost and all? Yeah. I do believe in all that. I do. I'm over here spraying the air while trying to look around. I can't believe this map is only worth $600 because it does look a little bit bigger than the normal map. The map is distracting me. I just can't multitask very well. That's literally a fact. I can't. You guys know that. I will literally look down at chat and I'll run into a wall or I'll be spraying the air. I mean, it's just a fact. You've been rewatching Ghost Hunters? That's pretty good. Hey, Spirit Wolf. Welcome in, Miss Laura. How are you, ma'am? Yep, there's an update today with a new map. Brand new free map too. Free. Free. EE. 4 E's because it's free. Pretty amazing. And also stackable furniture on here, so pretty cool. We are back in PowerWash Simulator, one of the most relaxing games out there. Pretty awesome though. I am good. I'm good here today, except for the possible storms that we might be getting here anytime now, as the wind is just blowing like crazy, and here I am just like, I'm gonna ignore it, and we're gonna do some power wash too. That's okay. If they take everything, as long as they leave my animals alone, and at least leave me sitting to play Power Wash Simulator, I'll be okay. Yeah, free for all. And that's cool. It's really cool that they're doing that. I think there's like 5 free maps coming, maybe 3. And then there's like 2 or 3 paid DLC maps coming as well. So the same thing that they did with Power Wash Simulator 1, they're doing with Part 2. Which is just completely awesome. Let's move this out of the way here. Let's put this here. You got bad storms coming that way too. Harley, you will be up all night. Yeah. Well, I hope you guys stay safe for sure. And I know that Harley's probably scared of storms. I know all my animals are. They are terrified. Anytime it storms, it's the end of the world. They hate it. They hate it. They will just make noises non-stop like they're dying. Yep. Very simple goat. That is me. Well, maybe while you're up all night, you can get a chance. Hopefully, you can maybe play Hypermarket, Power Wash Simulator, you know, something to keep you distracted from the storms. Yeah, tornado weather for sure. Thank you, Miss Laura. Thank you. I hope you stay safe as well. I don't know how bad it's supposed to get there. I think here, I mean, it's a risk of it being pretty bad, but I think it's probably supposed to be worse closer to where you're at. Looks like the storm shifted a bit somehow today or later tonight, so. Got an image of your head of goat playing games while all the goats sit behind him, watch him play. That'd be so funny. They would not watch me play. They would literally be headbutting each other or trying to headbutt me. Yeah. Sounded great, but they're definitely not just going to watch, that's for sure. Goats are not watchers. They don't do that. If there's activity and mischief to be had, they're going to have it. Even when they don't feel good, they will literally still try to have some fun. Let's get this out of the way. There you go. You're going to make an image real quick there, lady? Gotta move this out of the way. Can we move this, please? Hello? Yeah, let's get this over here for now. Put that there. Alright, there we go. Back to this skill set here that I don't currently have and that I have to obtain tonight. 60-mile-an-hour wind, tail, anything can throw at us. Yeah. Yeah, it might get bad. Fingers crossed it doesn't though. We missed the front of this? I think we did. Or we missed the back side maybe. Keep forgetting that I can crouch all the way down. It's been a long time. I'm having to relearn some of these buttons as well. You uploaded it in general chat of Discord. Oh no. I'll have to take a look and see here. Alright, that is a skill set that I just have to practice later because I can't do that. I just, for some reason, I can't. It throws me off trying to do that. I'm trying, but I just can't do it like I want to. I don't know how people do that so good. 'Cause I am horrible at it. The only thing that scares you happens in the middle of the night. Yeah. That is crazy how it seems like storms do happen more in the middle of the night, right? Right when you're asleep. That'd be a horrible way to get woken up. Woken up. Not waking up. I promise I took English in school. I promise. But unfortunately, I don't live near the grammar police, so I can get away with it. Yeah, gotta love living in the South. It's hot, humid, and you get tornadoes and bad weather, thunderstorms a lot. So, the benefits, absolutely none. That's it, none. No benefits at all. It doesn't seem like it, at least, right? It's pretty cool. What do you guys think of this map so far? Of the layout, of the design. I mean, it's a pretty cool map, right? I will reserve my judgment to the very end because I don't know. This one's going to have to grow on me. I like it, but is it in my top 3 maps that I played on here? I don't know yet. I'm going to have to wait and see on that one. If it was cleaner, you could see it better. That's facts. Fair enough, fair enough. So I guess you guys need to save your judgment till the end as well. So we actually get this thing cleaned up. It's like a car, right? Like, you buy a really nice car, but it's filthy as can be. Yeah, of course you're going to say, I don't know what it looks like. I don't know if it's good or not. It's dirty. Makes sense. Oh, there it is. Yeah, good old Streamlabs over here. Absolutely hates it when you use exclamation marks or anything. It's over here attacking Miss Laura. Yeah, what link? I don't know. It just does random things of its own. It has a mind of its own, so you're just gonna have to ignore it. It literally likes to make up stuff on people randomly. Like it might accuse you of posting a link, and then eventually it'll accuse you of posting a buy one get one free burger at McDonald's or something. And knowing that that's a lie because McDonald's never has buy one get one free burgers. Pretty sure this is glass. I don't think this is ice. It doesn't look cold here, like we're in the winter time. It looks like ice. I mean glass. Hey, welcome in. When we get real maps, yeah. I don't know. I think PowerWash Simulator is all about the lore, and so yeah. Taking too long to push out legit DLC. I think the DLC, the paid DLC, is actually supposed to come out April 9th, and I think it's like 5 maps, but I wouldn't hold my breath on them being realistic maps. I think PowerWash Simulator, they've swayed over to the lore. Like they have their own storyline now, and so it's not they're not realistic maps much anymore. So, unfortunately. But welcome in. Welcome in, Got Beats. Happy Tuesday to you. Thanks for joining the stream. Checking out the new map. But I will say that there are other games out there that are trying to do the same thing PowerWash Simulator is doing, and they do have PowerWash games out. I think there's like a PowerWash Business Simulator or something that's got, you know, you wash cars, you wash houses. So I think there's other ones out there with realistic type maps. So just got a different vibe. Yeah, I hear you. I think maybe so. I don't know. It does seem to feel a little different than part 1. Which is not a bad thing. To me, I liked part 1. I like part 2 better for the gameplay, not necessarily the maps. I don't know. I think part 1 might have had better maps. But I definitely understand, you know, how it's definitely different than part 1 on the vibe part. Spray Paint Simulator is okay. Yeah, it's alright. It's definitely not got the same kind of gameplay mechanics as PowerWash does, so. But I was really shocked that there is an actual storyline to PowerWash Simulator. Like, I had no clue that the storyline was that deep. I mean, it did get a little sci-fi weird at the end, but it was really cool to see. Dirt mechanics are better in part 2 and upgrade system. The maps in 1 were bonkers. Yeah, that's very true. I would have to agree with that opinion. Absolutely. If only we could play all the maps with the with part 2's gameplay mechanics, right? Wouldn't that be awesome to re-release those if they did a remastered on part 2? Yeah, we're gonna stop doing that way. If they did a remastered on part 2 with all the maps from part 1, that would be insane. I'd rebuy those too. I absolutely would. I'd pay like $25 for all the map set for part 1. Let's see. I know we're missing something. I'm trying to use that spray standing still, and it's not working too great for me. You just told your kid that? Yeah, that'd be insane. I would absolutely go for that. I mean, I'm not a fan of reused content that much, but I will say that, you know, for something like this, absolutely. Reuse it, remaster them, bring it to your new system. And I would absolutely pay for that. If they had a couple more maps. Yeah, for sure. They could do that. They could do a remastered collection and just add some new content in there. I mean, that's easily a $30 DLC pack, at least. I mean, I would definitely pay that. I mean, I think I played part 1 at least twice. All the maps at least twice. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to do that on part 2. I will say that the replayability on the maps, it's not the same, I don't think. This is actually on PC and console. So it's actually on Xbox, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, and it's on PC. So it's out there for everybody. And I think they just released it a couple months back on iPhone as well. I think it was called PowerWash Arcade. Which is pretty cool. I mean, you know, I'm not a huge fan of mobile games just because usually I can wind up playing console. But if you're ever stuck somewhere and all you have is your phone, that'd be pretty cool to be able to play PowerWash on your phone. She loves PowerWash. It's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I think anybody who likes sim games likes PowerWash Simulator. If you don't, I don't know. I mean, can you truly say you like simulation games and you don't like PowerWash Simulator? I mean, I don't know if you can. That's like a requirement. It's a must-have, must-play. Yeah, PowerWash game on mobile. Yeah, I think it is called PowerWash Arcade, and I'm pretty sure it's on iPhone. I don't think I've seen it on Android. So I don't know if it's on Android or not, or if it's in the Google Play Store. I think it's just in the Apple Store. Mechanic Simulator in the PS catalog. I've not seen that one. I don't think I've seen that one before. Or is that the car mechanic simulator? I think that's the one I've seen, if that's the one you're talking about, car mechanic. Android has one that's similar to this. Yeah, everybody wants to be PowerWash Simulator. But can they be? I don't think they can. It's an older game that you're learning about cars. Yeah, I think that game is pretty good for that. I'm not gonna lie, I think I played that one and had quite a bit of fun playing that too. Alright, let's fix this back here. "2021 Car Mechanic Simulator" was a little better. I don't know if I played the other one. I think 2021 or 2019. I don't remember the year it was. I think I've only played one of them though. There is one on PC that I think is pretty fun. I played the demo on it. It's called Car Service Together. And it's pretty much like Car Mechanic Simulator, except you can play co-op. What do we need to do over here? Let's go back this way. We're getting too off track. Yeah, we've got too much extra stuff going on. We gotta start finishing out some of these. "2021 you're playing, it's a PS4 game." Yeah, I think that's the one. Yeah. 2026 is supposed to get co-op? Yeah, that'd be pretty cool then. Definitely might be on that one for sure. PS5 Pro upscaler does a good job making it look nice. Yeah, PS5 Pro is definitely worth it. I think it is. I mean, I've seen the new Resident Evil game on PS5 Pro, and it looks insanely good. It looks better than PC, which is hard to believe, but I don't know. I mean, I don't think they probably optimized it right on PC. That's why it looks like that. But you've been playing that too? Yeah, Resident Evil is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. The new one it's pretty awesome. I haven't played it a whole lot. I've got to play it some, but I'm definitely enjoying it. It might be one of the better games in the series so far. It's definitely terrifying. I actually had to play it with the mic off because of how much I scream and yell, and it's crazy how easy I get scared. So microphone has been completely off the whole time. The blood effects, yeah, blood effects are just amazing. Alright, I cannot decide which style that I want to keep doing. This is what I'm used to, but I'm trying to not bob my head as much. Just so we don't give everybody motion sickness by doing this. You love the horror games. Yeah, for sure. This one, I will say though, I mean, it is definitely terrifying. Being chased, I mean, it feels a lot like Alien Isolation at times. Alright, I think I'm gonna just have to do it this way. It's a little bit easier for me. Maybe I'll just move a little bit slower. Maybe I'll just walk like this and then back up and not bob my head. Do it like this. I think that works a little bit better. Yeah. It has been a while. I will say if you take some time off from PowerWash Simulator, you kind of have to relearn a little bit on your style. Maybe you do. Alien Isolation was probably one of the best horror games ever made. I mean, it is so underrated. I'm very excited that part 2 should be coming out here in the next couple of years. They are working on a part 2, so can't wait for that one. I'm a huge fan of the Alien series in general and the TV show. The Alien Earth TV show, it was on Fox, FX or whatever. Absolutely great. Amazing. Can't wait for season 2. Probably the show of the year to me. Alright, let's see if we can get some of this on the side here done. I think we can. We're just not going to do a lot of head bobbing here. Cheeky Wolf, I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. I absolutely love your streams. Keep it up. Thank you so much, Cheeky. That means so much. I really appreciate it. You don't understand how hard it is sometimes to accept and appreciate that other people will like your content when you might not. Like, it really is a struggle. So to hear that from you means a lot. I really appreciate it. Bought a gaming PC just to play The Forest 2. I hope they finally release it on PS5. Yeah, I don't know what the big problem is with a lot of these games, that they don't do cross-platform as much. I think it's easier to develop on PC, and then it seems like either the game does really well and they move on to something else, or they just focus on PC and just leave it off console. And I don't understand the big gap between that. So you press C and it will lock the spray gun. Yeah, I've been trying to do it this method right here. I'm so bad at it. So bad at it. I've got to figure out how to get better at this method right here. I just need some practice. I am absolutely horrible at this. They're all using Unreal Engine 5. It shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, I don't know. I have no clue why they decide to either focus on PC and not everything. I mean, you would think that they would just do Sony and everything else, but maybe it's the systems. I don't know. Might as well practice now since you got a few. That's very true. That is very true. We're not in a rush to get this map done. It does seem like it's a little bit of a smaller map, and we're not trying to hurry up and get it done. You know. I will say I was a little underwhelmed with how short the PowerWash Simulator 2 finale was. I mean, we literally did that in like 90 minutes, and I was expecting like 3 or 4 hours to do it, and we got it done way quicker than I wanted to. It was a cool map, cool ending, best ending I think in a simulation game, but it just didn't last long. You are all patient people. Well, that's good. Very good. And that's why I like to try to have some good music playing. So at the very least, you can, you know, kind of just turn it on in the background, listen to some music. Maybe my voice isn't too bad. And, you know, a nice relaxing vibe. Use the yellow nozzle for everything. Yeah, it's my go-to. It used to be the green one, I think. Let's see what the next one is. Hold on. It used to be, yeah, it used to be the green one, and now it is the yellow one. Hands down, the yellow one is my go-to. You subbed up. I appreciate it so much. I really do. It means a lot. I still cannot believe we've had so much support for this channel. I mean, we've only been really bringing content to this channel for like 6 months. But you guys have absolutely just showed up, and it's overwhelming at times. It really is. I can't find the words to say, but I do truly appreciate all the love and support, especially with the Discord. I mean, I didn't expect that to happen either. The Discord is just growing by leaps and bounds. Alright, well, yeah, we've got so many little specks that I've missed. That's okay. I'm gonna have to really get down and in between these cracks here to get everything. Yeah, we missed quite a bit. Green nozzle is your go-to still. Yeah, it was mine until I got this last sprayer. This last sprayer, though, it's just, you really don't even need soap. I mean, it's very overpowering for this sprayer right here. Alright, we'll come back to the houses here in a little while if we have to. I'm sure we will. I'm sure we'll miss a lot of things. I think with all the chaos and all, people want a peaceful, chill atmosphere. I agree. I agree. Not gonna lie. It's rough out there. And I try to avoid all that and you know, harness it into positive, and then hopefully maybe attract that same energy that I'm throwing out there. And it seems to work sometimes. We don't usually have any negativity around here, and so I love it. You guys have helped create a positive environment, positive atmosphere on this channel and on the live streams. It's a great place to be and hang out. I'm not gonna lie, you guys make it my safe spot. If I'm having a bad day, I know things will change with a nice old live stream. Look at that. We've missed all these little specks here because of my amateur power wash skills. I'm glad you found the channel, Got Beats. I'm glad you found the channel. There are days though when I think that no one is finding the channel, and I'm thinking that we're blocked from everybody and blocked from the world, and it just makes me feel like, you know, no one can see us. But it's okay. I always say that whoever is meant to find us will find us, and things always work out the way they're supposed to be. I believe in that. 100%. That is the power of the universe. Alright, we might have found our rhythm right here. Or it's just bobbing our head. We're just going to do some walking. Came up in your feed, actually? Well, that's awesome. That is definitely great to hear. Try to be consistent. We do try to at least do that. You can guarantee I'm going to release some kind of content daily. Live streams, shorts, long form videos, just a little bit of everything. Hashtag GOAT family. Absolutely. Was it looking for power wash or anything? Well, that's cool. That's very cool. You're back. You had some internet troubles. Uh-oh. That's no good. You sound like me. Maybe I've spread the bad luck from the internet troubles to everybody else. Definitely know how that feels. So welcome back in. Alright, now that we've got a nice little section clean on this map, what do you guys think now? Of the little small portion that we have cleaned, does it look alright? I think it does. I've always said that PowerWash Simulator gets the graphics right. Everything always looks amazing. It's beautiful scenery. I think the aesthetics is what makes this game so amazing. It's amazing bright colors, amazing scenery. Only thing is missing some music though. They do need to bring some in-game music. Favorite PowerWash 2 map, least favorite map. That's a tough one. I will say my favorite one was probably the gas station. And I think the reason for that is because we actually had a full group and I had some help on it. It was just a lot of fun. I enjoyed the experience. Least favorite map though had to be by far the barn. I mean, that map took forever. I think I took like 4 hours to do that. Least favorite, hands down. It was this right here, this barn with this tower. Matter of fact, we're cleaning it right now. We're cleaning the miniature version of it. It's this right here and this silo. So that was my least favorite. Definitely need some lo-fi music. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm just not noticing this, guys. I know they said it was a miniature caldera village, but I think a lot of these locations are maps we actually cleaned. We cleaned this barn here. We did clean this barn with the silo. And let's see what else we cleaned. Did we clean this? We did. We cleaned this right here. So this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool that we are cleaning miniature locations that we actually cleaned in the game. So I do remember this one here. I think it was this one. Let's see what else we got. And then the circus carnival right here. I do remember this area. So pretty neat. This is like a replica of the town, I guess. Hey lady, take care. Maybe we'll see you again here soon. We might be back. We should be going. If we finish here within the next hour, I think we're going to jump over and do some more Megastore. So we'll be back on some Megastore, hopefully. But we'll see. It just depends on storms as well. So who knows how that's going to turn out. Alright, did we get that there? Yeah, we did. A lot easier to clean this barn versus the real one we had to do. Megastore Simulator is it's like a grocery management style game. You're basically running a Walmart size grocery store, but you sell all sorts of items, and it's a ton of fun. Ton of fun. Another simulation style game. Definitely different than PowerWash Simulator, but lots of fun. Yeah, it is definitely interesting. It is interesting for sure. But we have a blast playing it, trying to expand our big Walmart style store. We are in the process of making some massive improvements on that store. Alright, we're gonna have to get down here and get the bottom of these. There we go. Alright, let's come back over here. If only I could do this and make it look professional. But I can't. This is about as good as it gets. Alright, let's see if we can't get this down here. Anything in here? No. And I'm so tempted to just use the soap because we haven't used the soap on here in a long time. The soap is like one of the best things in here. Matter of fact, shall we switch to the soap? Let's see. There we go. Let's switch to the soap. Why not? We haven't used the soap in a really, really long time. I know we don't need it, but let's just do it anyways. Why not? My favorite thing to use on here. And there's something about the soap on this game that is just so amazing to use, so relaxing. I don't know if it's the sounds, if it's the looks, I don't know what it is. And there's actually a car wash simulator game coming out on PC that I've been keeping an eye on that has the same kind of soap mechanics, and it looks pretty interesting, so we're definitely going to try that out. Alright, let's get this. I've got to remember the buttons on here. There we go. 19 buttons later, we figured it out. We're only at 22%, so this map actually is not as short as I thought it was going to be. But for $600, I would think this one would be a little more profitable. But maybe they want to encourage everybody to play the main maps versus this one, I guess. Save this one for last. Alright, let's get back from being sidetracked. Let's go back to the soap here. What are we doing? There we go. Let's get the soap. Do a little bit of a walking here. And treat this thing like a lawnmower, just mowing lines. Alright, let's get this right here real fast. Gotta knock this out. I don't remember this one. I'm sure we did this job. I just don't remember it. That is the barn. Okay. So we had the barn twice, I think. We had that one and we had the one with the silo. It has been a while. That was like 3 months ago. Maybe 4. I don't know. I think it was 3 months ago. Alright, there we go. And I guess we're going to just not go back to the soap. Just wanted to use it for one time. Just like the good old times. We're going to use our regular sprayer again. No reason for the soap. And I do want to take this time to once again thank our mods. As tonight it was a surprise stream, so we currently don't have any mods in chat. But Lady was here, so we do want to thank Lady and Yoda for some good old mod love there. We want to thank them for always being around and being so flexible. They don't miss many live streams at all. I mean, even if it's a random stream, and I'm like, you know what? I gave Lady like a 3-minute notice. I told her that I'm probably going to stream tonight. She said, when? I said, probably in the next 2 minutes. She said, okay. So, pretty cool. They're very flexible, and they're usually always around. So, they are definitely the best out there. Alright, let's go this way. And if you guys hear something that sounds like hammers in the background, it's probably rain. It is now coming down pretty hard here and with the heavy wind, so hopefully it's not too bad. I don't know though. We do pretty good on some noise cancellation here, keeping out background noises. I mean, if you can't hear the animals in the background half the time, then you probably might not hear the rain as much. Alright, do we get everything over here? Just about. We got this. Got some here on the side to clean. Keep forgetting about all these angles. There's so many different angles to clean. We'll come back. I think we got... Well, then we got the majority of everything. There we go. Let's get this thing cleaned off. That's good right there. And on to this big replica of this castle here. Well, maybe not. Maybe we'll come over here and we always get sidetracked. This game always sidetracks me. I'll start one direction and then all of a sudden I'll go to the left and go to a different direction. So I don't know what it is. It's like my brain takes over and I can't change it. Oh, we gotta clean way up here. We gotta clean all these rocks. Alright, let's go a little bit higher. Can you jump over here? You can't, okay. I'm like, let me explore. You can't jump past these rocks though. Wish you could, you can't. Matter of fact, now that I'm thinking back on my favorite PowerWash 2 map, I have to change my mind. I thought the gas station was my favorite, but thinking on some of the great maps we've seen, there's one that actually tops the gas station, and I can't believe I didn't think of it first, and that is the Ski Lodge. The Ski Lodge, hands down, is the best map that this PowerWash 2 has to offer. That was my favorite map. I don't know if it's because of the rotating moon in the sky, or if it's just because of the snow, or I don't know what it was. I mean, it just was an amazing map. But that hands down is the best map. Can't believe I did not think of that one right away. Alright, let's come over here. A little bit of climbing here. We really don't have to. I keep forgetting we got all these nozzles, and I just don't use them. I should try though. I'm not done yet? I guess not. They've got the sides here. Alright, we're going to try to switch back again. I think I can get more practice doing it this way. I don't know though. I don't know. I keep switching and going back and forth. I can't decide on one style. I'm just not trying to bang my head up and down like I'm at a rock concert while cleaning this map. Because at that point, you might as well be playing Rock Concert Simulator. Alright, let's get this backside over here. Get this well, this miniature well. There we go. Get this side over here. Washers are disabled while new players joining the session. I wonder who this might possibly be. Pleasantly surprised that I think I know who this is. There we go. Shelster. Welcome in, Shell. We now have some help. There we go. Better late than never. I guess she stood by watching while we did the first 25%, but welcome in. Pleasant surprise. It is our PowerWash Simulator 2 buddy. She has helped me out on so many maps. So great. Very thrilled. That just makes this map even better. Hey, Shell. Welcome in. Thank you for joining in. I figured you were busy playing the map when I sent you that message. And I wanted to start a little bit earlier. I didn't know what time you were going to sleep, so. Very awesome. Shell always comes to the rescue, guys. She always helps me out on PowerWash Simulator. She is my go-to favorite person. Very cool. I'm pretty sure she already completed this too. Did you get this one done, or did you just stop in like the middle of playing it, Shell? She probably finished it. She's so fast. She probably finished this whole map. What did that say? Turn off what? Did that say turn off the train? Oh, that's pretty cool. Maybe we can spray that out and actually send the train on its way. Huh. We're going to jump up here in a second and check this train out. See if we can't send it or turn it back on. Maybe we can ride on it. Do this here. We're going to use our extension some. We never use this thing that often anymore, so might as well use it. Alright guys, you're going to have to excuse me for like 2 seconds here. I'm going to place you guys on a quick be right back screen. And we do have to fix a battery issue going on here. It looks like the laptop battery's running a little low for some reason. So give me 2 seconds and I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. I don't know how, but the laptop battery was unhooked. That was weird. Something knocked it out. Must have been me sometime earlier, who knows. Problem fixed though. That would absolutely be a disaster for us to lose stream because the laptop completely died here. I know what Shell's thinking. Shell's thinking I'm trying to go AFK so she can do all the work. You know, we're not going to do that. We don't do that. Alright, let's see if we can't go underneath here to clean this part here. We have to go all the way through here? We do. How do we get over there? We have to jump over there to clean that? I think we do. Oh, I remember doing this one too. These like power stones, I think. I think we had to do this one. I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, we did. We actually did do these power stones. I don't know if it's the same ones, but we did something similar to them. Now you can hear me. There you go. Would you have us on mute, Shell? I think she had it turned all the way down here. You just wanted to clean in peace. You gotta do connect your headset to the phone. There you go. Well, glad you can hear us now. I was asking if you had a chance to finish this map, or if you just stopped in the middle of it. Let's get this side here. Oh, you did 5 minutes of it? Yeah. Well, that's good then. So maybe I'm a little bit further along than you were on yours, so I can help you out. We can help each other out and get this map finished, and then we both get paid for it. How about that? It's always a good plan. Very tempted. Can we get on this train? Can we turn this thing on and make it go anywhere? We can. This is pretty cool. Taking a train right here. Sorry, Shill. You're on your own. You're going to have to finish the map on your own. I'm sorry. We're taking a train ride. Uh-oh. I have too big of a head. It's going to clip me. It didn't work. Okay. Never mind. I'm back. I'll help you finish. Change of plans. Change of plans. We couldn't take the train and escape. Sounded good. Thought we were going to get away with a free $600 on this job. But nuh-uh. Didn't work. Alright, now that Shell's here, I actually have to work a little bit harder. I feel like there's some pressure to actually do better. But if I start slacking, she'll come over here and whack me upside the head with a baseball bat. Let's do this right here. There we go. Is that train going back and forth? I think it is. That's pretty cool. It's just going from one end to the other and coming back. That's pretty neat. Just more of the great side details that are on PowerWash Simulator. With the cool little things they add in here. Oh, I guess we missed something over here on this part. And I'm pretty sure, Shell, you're gonna have to wind up searching for all these little specks that we've missed. We've missed quite a bit on the specs, so you're probably gonna have to wind up searching for some of those over in the area you're at. I think we missed quite a bit. Oh, come on. We just got ran over by the train again. Yeah, so we're going to wind up turning that thing off just so we can clean it. Otherwise, it's going to keep going back and forth, trying to take me out. Alright, matter of fact, let's turn this train off. Let's completely turn the train off here. Would I allow viewers to multi-stream with me? Of course. Of course. Hey, Giggle Hun Bun, welcome in. How are you doing? Of course. Anybody that wants to join, we currently have 2 more spots available. So, if you're on PS5 or Nintendo Switch and would like to join in, you absolutely can. Thank you for joining the channel. Appreciate that, Para87. Yeah, we'll definitely drop the code in chat if you guys want to join in. We are on PS5, so this means you can cross-play with us on Nintendo Switch. But if you want to join in, I will gladly link the code in chat and pin it, and you guys can absolutely join in. But yeah, multi-stream anytime. Anytime. Especially if it's you, Cheeky. Especially if it's Cheeky. Definitely make an exception for you always, sir. I just fell off the side here. And I really hate how spread out all the time zones are. Like, we've got so many people that are in different time zones, and when we're live streaming, it's always super early there or super late. So I just hate that there's so big of a gap in time zones. Alright, let's get these rocks cleaned up. And I just realized too that we had some audio mic settings that weren't turned on. So if the audio sounds better now, you're welcome. And I do apologize that we had multiple microphones turned on. It's so weird. I don't know why the recording software, live stream software always reverts back on settings. I do have like literally 3 microphones. It's very strange. It's a strange setup, I think. I don't need 3 at all. But I do have one over the head microphone with the headset, and then of course 2 regular USB mics. So it's a weird setup for sure. And as always, I always forget to check everything. I just hit that go live button and that's it. And then it's, you know, not checking stuff. And once again, tonight's music is brought to you by chillhop.com. It's some nice, relaxing, chill music that we can listen to while we play PowerWash Simulator. As there's no current in-game music on here, which is the only flaw that this game has. And I wouldn't even call it a flaw because this is almost a perfect 10 out of 10 game to me. You'd love to now, but you're sort of busy. No worries. No worries. You can always reach out to me in Discord, DM me in private, and we'll set something up. I'd love to do that. I missed something? I think I did. I missed this under part here. I missed over here. Of course I did. We're going to try to plan a Friday night co-op live stream again. We're going to try to get back into doing co-op live streams on Friday night. So, I don't know if the timing works for everybody. But maybe we can start that back and get more people involved in that. We started doing those for like 3 or 4 weeks, and then, you know, I couldn't get my internet to work right, but I do think we have the internet issues fixed, so hopefully, we'll see. So far, so good. We've had about a good solid 3 weeks of streams with no lag. Well, we did have some lag last night, but that was game related, and I think it was software recording related, but internet issues, though, we've had 0. 42%, that is crazy. So if Shell would have never joined, we'd be here for like 7, 8, possibly 9, 10 more days, actually. You guys thought I was going to say hours, but absolutely not. It had been days because I am that slow, but Shell is super fast. We have jumped like double the percentage since he's been in here. And I see that you're not using soap over there, Shell. I guess you've given up on the soap like I have, huh? The soap days are over. Matter of fact, let's clean the side of this and let's get this train too. Or did we already get the train? I think no, we got some of the train. You have soap is pointless. Yeah, it is once you get the heavy duty equipment. You don't really need it anymore. You would love to be a part of that one. We'll definitely, we will set it up, and hopefully you can be cheeky for sure. We usually try to pick a game that, you know, one, we have to find out how many people are free and that can play, and then we try to pick a game amongst everybody in that group that everybody has. So it is hard to set up, but we'll try to figure something out. Or try to have it at the same time every week. Makes it a little easier that way if we can do it consistently. I think the last one we actually did was PowerWash Simulator, actually. And the one before that was Supermarket Together, which is an absolute blast. It's always fun doing that one. One, it's free, so if you have a PC, anybody can play that one. %. Shell, you're just running through this one like it's a nothing. Look, if you guys want to see a professional, this is what a professional looks like. We're just admiring your work. Pay me no attention. She's like, stop watching me. Alright, I'm going back. Going back to do my thing now. I won't be nosy anymore, I promise. That's what a professional looks like, guys. This over here is amateur hour. As we leave clumps of dirt and dust all over the place over here. Watch me, that's funny. We finally completed something. I'll take it. Hey Harold, welcome in. You just got Power Washer 2 the other day. So much fun. It is. It is a blast. It is a blast. And thank you for stopping by the way. And also becoming a subscriber on the channel. Appreciate that. It is a blast. This game is so much fun. There was an update today that released a new map, which is currently what we're playing, and also stackable furniture. So you can now stack the furniture in the home base, which is pretty cool. You could keybind your controllers now as well. So you can change the settings for those. So, and a lot of other fixes, quality of life updates, but pretty cool update. The only thing that the update did not provide is me becoming a better PowerWash Simulator 2 player. So, fortunately, that is still not available. I'm going to have to figure out what update that's coming in. It didn't come in on this one, though. Alright, we're just making a mess over here. Shell, I'm so sorry that you have to deal with my shenanigans and my messed up cleaning methods. We leave spots all over the place and Shell's going to have to come right behind and clean everything up. I don't see how she puts up with it. Too much lag when they implemented that one? That's funny. Yeah, that's very true. There will be way too much lag when they implement the update for me getting better. Complaining about the furniture. Best wishes from Iceland. Thank you so much. Wow. That is quite a distance away from where I'm currently at here in the United States. And that's pretty awesome that you found us all the way from Iceland. Glad they fixed the furniture though. I am so glad, because now we can actually use the furniture that we bought and earned and stack it up and make an actual cool design, hopefully. I mean, you can't snap it in place like you should be able to, but you can at least stack it up for now. Alright, I'm coming over here to mess with Shell, just to help her out for a minute, and then I'll turn back around. Yeah, I'll go back and do my own thing, you're right. You're right, you don't need my help ruining things over there. I'm gonna get back to work over here. Stay in my own lane. Do this right here. Get this tree cleaned up real quick. And I overuse the highlighter all the time. I don't know why. It's just out of habit, I think, sometimes too. It also helps you though to find the dirt. But I use it a lot. And I have changed the color back and forth quite a few times. It was green, it was red, it's been white, it's been pink. You guys let me know what color you have your highlighter set at for your dirt. I'm very curious to see what color everybody uses. Step away from the organization. Yes, ma'am. We're gonna go back over here. Let me get back up on top of this thing. If I can. Let's go back over here and climb. Red. Yeah, I think red might be... That might be one of the better colors. I think I tried red, but it was just a little too bright for me. I mean, the orange is decently bright, but it's just not overly. But I don't know. Red's pretty good, though. That's a good idea to have it. Green is not a good idea at all. It didn't work out too well. Do this right here. Try to get this clean. So we're a little over halfway done. All thanks to Shell. There we go. I don't know if we need any more money, honestly. I mean, we have bought everything. I think we've got everything with money that we can buy. We do need the PowerWash points, but not the actual money. I think we need the PowerWash points to keep buying some furniture, but everything else is unlocked. So, we'll take everything but the money at this point. Or maybe we do. Matter of fact, I think we might need like one more skin for one of the washers. Now that I'm thinking about it. So maybe we do need a little bit of money. I mean, you know, who says that? Whoever says they have enough money, right? Everybody can always use more money. There we go. Actually, that's not money. That's the actual power wash points. So we don't have money that we're accumulating. We're actually accumulating power wash points. So I lied. The P is power wash points. So that's great. That's what I actually need. Alright, let's get underneath there. And let's spray this from the side here. This is a pretty cool map, I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely not gonna be top 3 for PowerWash Simulator maps, but I do enjoy it. I think it's pretty cool that they replicated the whole town that you've done, and plenty of the maps you've done. They're just all miniature. Very satisfying. I agree. Very satisfying. I want to use the soap so bad. I mean, I used to use soap for everything, but unfortunately now it's just a waste of time, I think, using the soap. Especially when you get the last gun, when you get the last sprayer, you don't truly need it. Let's clean that up there. We do. That's pretty cool. Let's get these up here. Is that one the one we did, or was it this one down here? I think we cleaned a house similar to this, but it had a plane through it. I don't think that's the same one. There you go. There we go. Shell's using the soap. I'll take it. Somebody's got to do it. The soap is like the most satisfying thing in this game. Oh, I fell. I fell. There we go. Pretty cool. Yeah, the soap is one of the most satisfying things in any simulator game to me. And it's probably the sounds. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's the sudsy sounds. Alright, let's get underneath here. Yep. Spray that. That's good there. Perfect. What about this tree? Do we get that? Yeah, those are all good. Alright, another one down. Got that. Let's get down this side over here. There we go. $56%. Hey, Hera, I appreciate you joining the channel as a GOAT tier family member. Thank you so, so much. That is so awesome of you. Really, really appreciate that. That is so awesome, guys. We have got 2 members today, I think. Latest one being Hera, so that is so awesome, guys, that we've got more members on the channel here. Very, very thankful. I really, really appreciate it so, so much. Let's climb over this rock here. Alright, we got that one done. Good deal. Alright, we've got the rock over here. It looks like we probably need to work our way across this bridge. I mean, it's just this one little clumped area right here is essentially all we have left. I mean, it doesn't seem like a whole lot, but it is. It's actually like 40% of the map. So, it doesn't feel like it though. See if I can keep from sliding off the side here without falling to my death. There we go. And that's really cool. This reminds me of like a little small train set at Christmas time. I don't know what it is about train sets. When I was a little kid, I used to love them. And I used to have them, tons of train sets. You guys let me know the last time you actually saw a small miniature train set like that. I don't know if people actually have those anymore. Do they? Of course, that's a long time ago. We're talking about a long time ago. This was back in the 1800s. I'm just playing. It wasn't that long ago. It wasn't the 1800s, but it was a long time ago. I heard Austin plays. He's doing a live stream of PowerWash Simulator 2 and many others. Yep, I have. Austin is great. I do watch Austin's videos. He is very cool. I do enjoy watching his. Austin Plays is a really awesome person. Enjoy his content. We watch him, Rusty Champagne. There's quite a few. They're legendary in the simulation community, I will say. And I would absolutely recommend anybody that loves PowerWash Simulator 2 or simulation games in general, go check out Austin Plays. Or check out Rusty Champagne. Those guys are amazing. Great content, very relaxing, and you'll love it. Jolly Roger too. I must say Jolly Roger. There's so many out there. I forget about all of them. Jolly Roger's really good too. There's a lot. There is so many great creators out there, so many great streamers. It is hard to just keep track of every single one of them. Been watching him and Rusty since last summer. Very nice. Awesome. Yeah, they... I think I just actually found Rusty's channel maybe like 4 or 5 months ago. So, very lucky that I found his. And of course, right after that, I found Austin Plays. And so, very cool. Great guys. Very laid back, chill streams, chill content, and absolutely just amazing. Cannot say enough about those guys. Alright, 60% here. We are making the rounds through this map. The bad part about this is, that's it. This is the only DLC map out for right now. It's the only new map until April 9th when they drop the paid DLC content, which I will be getting from day one. I'll definitely be getting that. I think there's 5 maps in that. I think that's right. I think there's 5. And I think there's another 2 free DLCs coming down the road. So, just never enough. And never enough PowerWash Simulator content. That's one thing that I do wish. I wish that there was a map so big that took like 6, 7, 8 hours to complete. Like, I want a huge map that's going to take forever. Basically, so I don't get through it that fast. Alright, let me get back over here. I keep getting distracted. I'm over here trying to clean the town up. And I need to be worrying about this bridge over here. That is my duty currently. Try to get this bridge done. You'll play the add-on Abyss with me? Awesome. That'd be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I'm all for it. You just let me know when you're free, and we'll set something up. And I'll definitely replay this map with you. Honestly, I think that's the only way I'd play the same map twice in PowerWash Simulator 2. I think that's the only way. Is if I did it playing co-op with somebody to help them out, or just to play. Welcome back, Ladybug. Welcome back. That was quick. You don't mess around at all. You're like, I have to hurry up and get back. Alright, I'm over here like halfway cleaning the bridge and then halfway spraying this building off, hoping Shell doesn't notice that. Yeah, let me get over here. Yeah, back on my side, Shell, I promise. I am not going to interfere. Now she's gonna spray me. Shell is definitely playing. She is playing. She jumped in. Surprise, surprise. She did see my message. You're still at Art Decor House? The Art Decor House? That's pretty good. I will say once again, take your time with this game. Don't rush through it. Don't be like me. I don't think I rushed through it. We did play quite a bit of PowerWash Simulator 2. I will say that. We played a lot, so I don't think I rushed through it. But enjoy it. Take your time. If, you know, I would say don't do 45-minute map, turn it into like an hour, hour and a half. Go slow. Enjoy it. Enjoy every bit of the game while you can, because once you played it, you know, I don't know if you're going to want to go back and replay it, but the first time you play it is the best time. Nothing like that first feeling. Yeah, Shell surprised me. She jumped in. I sent her the code. I think she was playing the map. And then she luckily saw my code in my message and jumped in and helped out. So, very thankful. Shell is always dependable to help us. My go-to PowerWash Simulator 2 partner here. Yeah, Shell is awesome. She said yes, definitely am. She knows she is. You don't have to tell her twice, or even once. She already knows. I know. I was beginning to think Shell was like done playing with us, period. I thought she just disappeared on us. I thought our co-op days with Shell were over. I'm like, she's no longer going to play. She has vanished from playing with the GOAT. Major bummer. Played 127 hours on PowerWash 1, the old one. Oh, that's awesome. That's cool. That's cool. You definitely put some hours into that one, so that tells me you definitely like the game. It's worth it. It's worth it. And I'm sure all those hours just ran together like they were nothing. You look up and 3 hours later, you don't realize it, but you've been playing for 3 whole hours. Happens to me on here all the time. Phone was dead and you was on Fortnite. Nothing wrong with that. Glad you didn't abandon me. And I do appreciate everybody that stopped by the channel tonight, that has found the channel tonight. And also to our latest member, Hera, for subscribing as a member of the channel. Really appreciate that so much. And if you guys want, you can also join the GOAT Gaming Discord that's out there for even more content to be part of the GOAT Gaming family. The Discord link is in the description. And we have even more fun in there. I mean, it's usually pretty active. I'm not gonna lie. I think people have been pretty quiet this week. You know, with real life and being busy and whatnot. But there's never a day that goes by where there's not several messages and several things going on there. So, pretty cool. It is a cool map. It is for sure. I think this is a pretty cool map. But I will say, once again, it's not my top 3. I don't think, you know, I don't think it makes top 3 of cool maps, but I enjoy it. I mean, there's really not that many bad PowerWash Simulator maps out there. And there's really zero. I'm not going to lie. There's not any bad PowerWash Simulator maps. There are some that I like a little less than others, but they're not bad. Alright, I'm gonna need to jump up here. I don't know if I've got this bridge completely done just yet. I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't. I got pretty close, but I didn't finish it all the way. Well, I got about halfway done, honestly. And I will say on a side note, guys, I am kind of upset with myself today that I missed a great opportunity to get some footage of the new baby goats playing with each other. We're kind of just, you know, jumping around. And I didn't know baby goats could jump like that early on. I mean, we're talking about, they're like 3-4 days old. They're barely a week old at the most. I don't know how long it's been. Maybe a week. But I didn't know baby goats could jump like that. And they're already jumping around trying to butt heads with each other. They don't even have horns yet. Not even nubs. And so by the time I got my phone out, they had already run back inside their house and finished playing. So missed it. I'm so upset. Would have been the greatest video of the day. Missed it. I know. I'm very disappointed in myself. I've got to, I'm sure they're going to do it again. So I'm determined tomorrow when I go check on them, to have the phone ready to go. To make sure I can get a good video. But it's so cool though, that the way the goat structure, and I guess animals have a specific pecking order, you could say, with how things work. You know, like when goats go to eat, baby goats, you know, they're trying to steal feed from their mother. So they don't worry about actual grain food or hay or anything like that. So when I actually feed my goats, the baby goats go play. Like they get all the way out of the way. They go to a separate part away from everybody else while the other goats eat. And it's crazy, but that's just how it works. That's what they do. But it's so cool to see that. I do. I actually have currently 16 goats, I think. I have a lot. I have a lot of goats. A lot. I just had 3 new baby goats this week. And I think 15 other goats. I need to retake stock of goats that I have total. It's a lot though. But I absolutely love my goats. You want to play with the baby goats? Yeah, they're so much fun. They are tons of fun. And they have so much energy, and it's awesome. It is the highlight. I will say that. It's the highlight of the world to me. You know, goats are everything. With all the craziness going on in the world, animals can always turn your attention away from that. And they give you something to believe in and care for, I should say. Alright, did I finish this side out? I think I did. Just these little rocks down here below. And I think, did I get that? I did. You have goats in Animal Park in Iceland. Not common animals there. Well, that's no good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would enjoy a life without being able to see goats or have goats or any of that. So, although I would say sheep are pretty cool too. I do have some sheep as well. I do love my sheep, but they're not as good as the goats. Personality is a little bit different on some of them. A little bit different behavior. Definitely different sounds. They don't make the same sounds that goats make. And rams, I'm not a fan of rams at all. I don't know. I don't know what it is. The only rams I've ever seen have been mean and terrifying. They're like a meaner version of goats, I guess. Frankie, yeah. Frankie's the best. He's actually been... He's been pretty sweet these past 2 days. He's not been as wild as he usually is. And I don't know what it is. I think something's off. He's just not feeling himself, I think. He's not been as active. And he has been kind of hesitant around the other goat that he's currently, you know, in the area with. So, I don't know. Like, anytime this female goat goes around him now, he's just kind of trying to headbutt her out of the way and get her away from him. So, he's just been wanting to be to himself. I don't know what's going on. Been trying to keep an eye on him, make sure he's good, though. He wants his own channel. He probably does. He's probably tired of not being able to do what he wants to do all the time. He probably does want his own channel, that's for sure. Farmers there usually have just cows, sheep, horses, and chickens. Yeah, I think that's pretty normal. It's pretty normal for here, too. I mean, you do see a lot of goat, but some places you don't. But I do enjoy my chickens, my ducks. No cows, though. No cows, but I do have horses, and I do have sheep as well. But thankfully, no cows. I'm just glad I don't have any cows. I think that'd be a lot harder to take care of. Alright, I might have to figure out a way to get up on top of this balloon statue here. Let's see if we do some running and jumping. That didn't work at all. I might have to do the ladder, maybe? Maybe not. That one's even higher up. Do we have a forklift or scissor lift in here? I mean, I guess I can do this right here. Do the old jump spray, I guess. Oh, Shell's got it. Yeah, she figured it out. It's that rock over there. I guess you have to climb up here. Maybe? Yeah, that's what it is. Aha! She got it figured out. Let me clean this rock below you real quick. Alright, let's go over to this side. Hey Jennifer, welcome in. How are you? Doing okay here. It's some heavy rain, some heavy winds currently in the area. So, trying to ignore them. Maybe that'll make them go away. Doesn't always work like that, but well, welcome in. Glad to see you. We're just trying out the new map here, the new update on PowerWash Simulator Part 2. Which so far has been really, really good. And actually not too long. It hasn't taken us that long, but that's thankfully because of our help today, Shell. You want this game. It's definitely worth it. I don't know if it's on sale right now, but I think there will be another sale once the actual paid DLC comes out. So this game is always going on sale, I think. But definitely worth it. Have I figured out the lore for this game? I have. I have. The ending on this game, and I will not spoil it. I suggest if you have this game or you're going to get it, play it, pay attention to all the text messages, the storyline, and I will say that this ending for PowerWash Simulator 2 is the best ending on a simulator game ever. I mean, it's a pretty awesome ending. I mean, I was overwhelmed, definitely speechless after seeing the ending, and it's pretty cool. I love the lore. I like that they included an actual storyline to the game and not just maps and you spray things and that's it. Like they went all out, made a story to it, and it's a good one too. I mean, it literally made me play the last 3 maps pretty much non-stop. Like I just kept reading the text message, the story, and I just kept playing. I was like, I didn't want to stop playing. I wanted to know what was going to happen. What was going on? It's pretty cool. I will say you're going to enjoy it once you get there. Very curious to see though if they do the same thing with the DLCs, if they include some kind of, you know, lore storyline for that as well. I don't know if they will, but it's okay. Either way, it's going to be tons of fun regardless. Alright, we are close to 80% now. Getting near the end, unfortunately. Very, very sad that that will be it until April the 9th. Once they drop the paid DLC. And then we'll be back again. We shall return to Caldera. And we shall be doing the DLCs. Almost there. It is. It's not that far away. I think we have like a month. Or close to a month. And I think the pay DLC, they've announced the price, I think it was going to be like $7.99 or $8.99, I think. So, not too bad. For 5 new maps at that. That's pretty good. Definitely worth it. There we go. And we do have some furniture to buy still. We bought quite a bit of the furniture, but there's still some furniture out there for us to buy, so we can definitely do that. Clean up some more furniture, try to redecorate, rearrange our home base. So there are some things that we can do to keep us a little busy until the DLC drops. Although, I'm pretty sure we could do that like in an hour. Maybe 2 hours we can do all those things, so Maybe. Yep. Always maybe. Knowing me, though, it probably would take a little bit longer. I'm not that fast, so it literally takes me twice as long to do things as everybody else, so I'm sure I could squeeze 4 or 5 hours out of it. I am an amateur power washer, regardless of the equipment I have. Pretty cool. The attention to details, guys, with the floating leaves in the background. Looks like we have pollen floating as well. I mean, just things like that that float in the background is pretty cool. Yeah, like right there. And it disappears off the screen, so pretty neat though. And the butterflies, the leaves, truly make this game magical. And not to mention the lighting. The lighting is everything. I mean, look at the way the sun reflects off the water. So, I mean, I could go on about what a fantastic job they did in this game. We missed something over here? Is that the shadow? Okay, that's a shadow. Oh, we're stuck. There we go. Apparently that bridge is not big enough for me. I've put on a few pounds since the holidays, I guess. I've had too many Thanksgiving turkeys since then. Alright, let's see. We are missing just a little bit, couple of specks over here. It's at battery dead, so you can't hear. No worries. No worries, Shell. No worries at all. We are close to the end, so the only thing you're really going to need to hear is the job complete sound, which there's not one. That'll be me in the background saying, job complete. There you go. Use water signals. Yeah. I'm just going to do this, Shell. Shell, pay attention. I'm just going to look up. I'm going to do this when the job's done. I'm going to spray 3 times. And that's going to show that the job's done. So, just be prepared. We're going to do some water signals here. Some water sign language. That's not a thing, but we're going to do water sign language. If the job's not done, I'll do it twice. So, you might have to stay a little bit later. Water sign language, that's funny. Shell's gonna just walk over here and spray me in the face, and she's like, oh, job's done. Alright, we are getting near the end here. Very sad that we've already played the new map and it's going to be done with already. Very sad. Hey, Cheeky, I appreciate you dropping in. Have a great rest of your day. I really, really appreciate you dropping in. And let me know when you want to try to do the playthrough of this map. Would love to help you out. Well, I'm not going to say help, because I'm not going to be much of a help, but I would love to play alongside with you. I shouldn't say that. I should never say, shouldn't use those two words in the same sentence. I and help. Unless it's talking about me getting help. That's the only time I could say that. Take care, Giggle Hun Bun. See you next time. Thanks for dropping in. Let's get these little small buildings over here. Let's get these. Is that good? Yep, that's clean. God, this needs a lot of work over here. What are we doing? Did we get this other side over here? I did. Oh, it's just this side here. There we go. Yeah, this gun has spooled me so much. If I tried to go back to the original equipment, it would just be so bad. I would absolutely just have a fit. So spooled with this thing. Should have never bought this gun. Now we don't even want to use soap. Well, we do, but we just don't do it. Yeah, it's so crazy. I mean, I will say I think that they made the last gun, the last sprayer, too overpowered. I mean, you know. Or maybe it's not that. Maybe they made soap overpowering. And early on, you just go to soap because it's like the best thing ever. It's like 300 times better than the soap in part 1. And you get so reliant on that soap, but then the last sprayer is just so good. It's way better than the soap, and so you just stop using soap. So the balance kind of gets thrown off. So maybe the soap does not need to be as good as it is. Or more than that, maybe I should just keep quiet, just in case they ever decide to change the soap back. That'd probably be a lot better. Very unpopular opinion right there. That the soap is too good. No such thing. Soap is not good enough. I don't know if we can spray that. Yes, we can. You never use soap on this game? Oh, what is going on? Are you on the first level? Did you even get past the vehicle at the beginning? How have you not used soap on here? Are you one of those anti-soap people? We got an anti-soap person amongst us. Does not believe in using soap. We have to get you to change your ways. There we go. Got that top part done. Alright, let's get these little hill areas right here. There we go. That's good. That's good. Alright, I think were we done with the bridge? I think we were. I think we got everything on that bridge. Yeah, we're not going to move that ladder. I think we're going to need that eventually for something. I think we need it for that tall part up there, maybe. The top of the castle. Alright, I think this is it. I think this is the last little bit here. Well, obviously we got some things that I probably missed on the ground over here, but other than that, I think we are completely at the end. Last little area here. Oh, look at that. I missed so much in between these rocks and trees. I mean, there we go. So irresponsible to leave extra work for people to do. Get this backside here. Matter of fact, let's clean. Make sure we get all these rocks done first. Do this right here. There we go. Okay, that's good. this sign. Alright, let's do a little bit more on the outside. I always think that the last 5% of the job takes the longest. I mean, I don't know why. It just always does. Because you're searching for all the little things you missed. Alright, let's get these trees and this little grass area here. Not bad at all. I think we have done a rather great job today, Shill. And you guys like how I snuck my name in there? Make it seem like I did a lot. I have to include myself on the team. Like that person who does like 5%. They join at the very end and they're just like, yep, we did a great job. Don't you guys think I did great work today? And they didn't do anything. That's usually how I am. That is 100% me. Alright, let's get this side over here. What are we missing? Well, we're missing the top of that. See this right here. Missing that. Missing this wall. %, last 10% here, and I haven't been reading the text messages. Bigfoot's clever, alright. Not only can it track us, but it can even read our writing. I need to start paying attention to the text messages that come through. A while back, I even saw it getting into a helicopter. Now that I do not believe. I think that is a little bit far-fetched that Bigfoot will get in a helicopter. Thinking about it, that was the last time I saw it. Hope it's okay. Yeah, I don't think that was Bigfoot. I mean, I know we had our run-ins and all, but I wish only for the best for that hairy enigma. Yep. Apparently Bigfoot's getting in helicopters on here. The Bigfoot lore runs deep in PowerWash. So, if you guys are playing PowerWash Simulator, make sure you watch in the background to see if there is any Bigfoots. Alright, let's do some of this here. One of the things I actually missed on the bridge here. Yep, I did miss that one there. Yeah, let me get out of her way. Stop doing her job for her. Matter of fact, let's come up here. Yep, we'll start over here. Let's get this corner right here, and then we're gonna go up to the very top. We don't even need to, but I don't even think we need the ladder, honestly. This is a miniature castle, not a real castle. Why am I trying to use a ladder to go all the way to the very top with this thing? Like we need it. Whoops, we fell off. Let's get some more on this side angle here. And I think they actually did fix the one trick that I used to tell people to do, and that's if you jump into somebody's game on multiplayer and then exit out. If they finish that job, finish that session, the same time that you had jumped in, well, not the same time. If they finish that session after you've already left, and then you get the credit for that, which is pretty cool. So technically, you could jump in anytime at all in somebody's session, and then exit immediately as long as they finish that job right then in that session. Then you'll get the money for it. So pretty cool trick. They did fix that though. Hopefully I worded that right, if that makes sense. Either way, you can't do it anymore, so it wouldn't matter if I didn't get it right. But I used to tell people to do that. I used to just tell people to randomly join if you want, and you can exit, and then we'll get you some free money. So now you gotta earn it the hard way. There is no more free here. Alright, I need to figure out how we jump up there. Maybe we can just jump. There we go. We can. That's how you do it. You don't need a ladder. Just jump. Oh, the messages are saved in the menu screen now? What? Is that a new thing, or has it always been like that? I can go back and read all the text messages now? For each job, or? That's pretty cool. I guess it pays to actually read the entire patch notes for the update. Yeah, it's too close. We're gonna have to move down a little bit to get that. Almost there. We are almost there. We're getting there. 94%. the final countdown. And no, we're not going to play that song again. We are not going to take a chance of getting a copyright strike again on that one. Insane that we did that. But you know, we had to go out with a bang. I'm gonna fall. I almost fell. I feel like this is gonna be hard to get. Let me jump around the side and see if I can without falling off here. The old jump spray technique. Use it if I have to. Oh, I just fell. That's fine. I'm gonna say I meant to do that. I meant to do that. What does that turn on? What? Turn on this right here? It said something. Why did it disappear? Okay. It said something. I don't know what it said. Turn on something, but it's gone now, though. Alright, last little bit here. It's going to take a while. I will say that this is going to take longer than anything else. As there is lots of crooks and nannies here. I don't even know if that's the right saying. I don't think that's right at all. Crooks and nannies. Where did that come from? It sounds like a made-up saying that the goat just made up. Crooks and nannies. Is that a legit saying? I just said it like it was. Somehow my brain thought it was. Did you figure it out? I think you might have. You might have figured it out. Alright, 96%. We are rocking and rolling here. So close to the end. And we started this a little over 2 hours ago, so this is a pretty lengthy job. I would say without Shell joining in, this would be like a 3-hour job. Maybe longer. Probably 3.5. So definitely longer than I thought it was. Your messages weren't showing because you were further behind than the live was. Oh, that's the worst. Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, you figured it out. I guess you did. Yeah. I hate when that happens. You just think you're live, but you're 3 to 4 minutes behind everything else, so that's the worst. Well, welcome back. Welcome to the actual caught up version of the live stream there, lady. Welcome back from the past. Yeah, your brain definitely lagged on that one. Well, your live stream actually lagged, not your brain. It was the live stream. What did that say again? It keeps giving me the square button for something. Like it wants me to move something, turn something on? Can't figure out what it is. The future live stream. There you go. %97 here. I'm gonna have to climb on this castle again to get some of these angles that we just completely have neglected to get right now. Get this corner. There we go. Alright, we are now starting to show highlights on what we have left, so we are definitely at the very end here. That only happens at the end of the job, so. Let me duck down here and see if I can get this angle. Alright, where does this want? Like right here? Is that the back side? No, there we go. We missed something there? Okay. We did miss something. Yeah, you gotta be a contortionist at this rate? Absolutely. Yeah, you gotta be able to fold yourself in 15 different pieces to get the end of this. Alright. Well, this part here is very obvious that we did miss the steps and stuff over here, so luckily we have some very obvious pieces to spray down here. Very easy to figure out. This, not so much, maybe, who knows. Here we go, some more buildings over here. This side here, perfect. underneath that bridge? No, it's not. It's over here. So it's this house here. Probably the backside, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. That's good. This one here is missing something. It's this horn. That's good. Oh, there's some right over here, very obvious dirt. And there's some more dirt there. Got more over here, maybe? Yep. There we go. That needs to be clean. Perfect. 99%. The world's longest 1%. That's good. And we got some trees over here. Okay. Just missing spots for shame. Absolutely, yeah. Is that a planter's peanut? That's what it looks like. Looks like there's a planter's peanut, and he's holding a sign that says join us. Okay. That's pretty cool. Come over here. Oh, look at that. Miniature keyboard, microphone, guitar. That's pretty neat. Hey, Brian. Welcome in. How are you, sir? Happy Tuesday. Are you working tonight? And if you are working, hopefully work's not going too bad for you. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's the last little bit over here. We are going to take one last look at this map. Oh, there we go. We got one more thing to clean up here. We'll do this over here real quick. And then we're going to look at the map one last time, guys. Give you a final look of the night and what it looks like clean. And it looks amazing to me. Graphics look amazing. And give us a last chance to reflect on this map. Got off at 7:30. Awesome. Time to relax. Time to go home, kick your feet up, and relax those big puppies. Alright, did we get that? We did not. Almost got it. What are we missing on this? There's something else. Oh, in the corner back here. There we go. That's good. And we got this one here. Did something move? Not like we heard something moving over here. Is that it right here? Yeah. And then I'm pretty sure this is probably going to be it. I don't want to end it just yet. There we go. We're going to take one last run around the map here. Pretty cool. You guys tell me your last final thoughts and opinions on the map. This one's pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. Pretty neat. I mean, we got our pets outside. Ulysses, Squeak, and Bubbles. Of course, Bubbles. Bubbles is my favorite one. Then our PowerWash van in the background, which we have a new wrap for on it. So, pretty cool. I did enjoy this map. Nutsville. Little cool beans in a little cool village. Yeah, I thought this one was pretty neat, guys. Pretty sure this is the last little bit here. Yeah, pretty cool map. And it's free. That's the best part. It is free. Free content. Let's get this corner here. There we go. Okay, so we do have a little bit more than, huh? I'm over here celebrating, and we got this little village over here that's just got a bunch of muck everywhere. Yeah, a little bit more. Pretty fun. I will recommend everybody go check this one out and play it. If you're a PowerWash Simulator fan, you're definitely going to enjoy this one too. Let's get this flag. That's good. And this tower. Let's get the side of that. Got that. This one I'm confused. Where is it at? Okay, we got the whole side over here. Never mind. We got a whole bunch to go. I'm over here celebrating. We got like 93 more items left. We've been tricked. Shell is definitely going to get me. She's definitely going to never play again. She's going to be like, I'm sick of this. This is the last time. Damn it. I'm sorry, Shell. I'm trying. Let me make up for my slacking. How do we get up here? There we go. Where is the... that back here? Maybe? I can't tell where this one's at. Maybe it's on the very top there. I can't tell where it's at. There it is. Perfect. Got that. Yeah, that's true. She's only gonna wait. She's gonna wait till the stream ends, and then she's gonna get me. She's not gonna get me right now. She's gonna wait. It makes it even worse because we know it's coming. 3 things left. Here we go. The final 3 items here. I have to play the jumping game to figure out how to get to them. There you go. She's got them. The train carriage, I think, is going to be back on this bridge area. Then the bridge here. We missed something on the side, I'm pretty sure of it. And then we missed over here. There we go. Okay, so we'll try to get this part next. Where is this at? Not seeing it. There it is. Perfect. All right, and then the bridge here on the side. I don't know where that one's at. Underneath the side? Where's this one at? We're just gonna spray random places. Let's just drop a bomb here. I'm gonna job is done, Shell. Here we go. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Job's done. That was probably it. She's like, what does that mean? That's our water signal. There we go. Got it. Perfect. Love it. The job is now complete, guys. Lots and lots of fun on this one. Let's watch the replay, the quick thumbnail, which I absolutely love. The recap on is pretty cool. There we go. Let's move this out of the way. Pretty neat. So it's going to show us complete the job here in a fast forward frame. Absolutely amazing. Pretty cool. Not going to lie. Hunter Load. Hey, Sprucey Village looks amazing. If only Ma could see it now, gleaming away like this. I'll give you one guess what she'd say. Unfortunately, she's not back from hot yoga till 7. But I'll have to wait. And did that just say we got 30 power wash point bonus? Surely we got more than that. I think we got more than that. We definitely got more than that. There's no way. Lots of fun, guys. We're going to wrap this one up right here tonight. I really appreciate you guys tuning in and checking out this new PowerWash Simulator map. We definitely want to thank Shell for helping out, as always. Makes things so much easier to have somebody who's dependable and just gets after it and has fun as well. She probably saved us at least like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours of time. So we also want to thank Hera tonight for becoming the latest subscriber and also a member on the channel. So welcome her to the GOAT family. And I appreciate you guys so much for joining in on a surprise Tuesday night stream. But have a great rest of your evening, and I'll catch you Wednesday for Hypermarket. Good night, everybody.